Good morning, students. Today we are going to start with our next chapter, that is chapter 11, as we have finished with our chapter 3 in the previous session. And first exercise you have already done in your previous classes, the area of square, rectangle and perimeter of square and rectangle. And the chapter name is also perimeter and area. Good morning, students. Today we are going to start with the next chapter, that is chapter 11, perimeter and area. This is our chapter 11. We have already finished chapter 3 and chapter 4. Now, first exercise, that is 11.1, you will study about perimeter of square and perimeter of rectangle. Now, first of all, perimeter means it is a boundary. It can be a fence. It can be putting a lace on a cloth. It can be bending of wire, rope. So in all such conditions you are going to calculate the perimeter. Means for fence is also put on the boundary making the wall, lace around the, if I see the board, this is the boundary. When I have to find the perimeter of this board, I will go from this point. First I will add this length, then this one, then this length and the other length. So we are going to add all these lengths to get the perimeter. So in perimeter there is addition of length of the given figure. Figure can be a square, it can be a rectangle, it can be a triangle, it can be a parallelogram. Okay, so it means the addition of all the lengths. Okay, so for square, the perimeter is side plus side plus side plus side. So how many times? Because there are 4 sides of a square. I make a square here and all the lengths are equal. That's why each S represents the side. So means how many times you are adding the side? 4 times. So 4 multiplied by the length of side is the perimeter of the square. Okay. Now if you have to, this is perimeter. If you have to calculate the side, what will you do? Perimeter upon 4. Okay. This is the side length. You will get perimeter divided by 4 give you the length of the side of the square. So in this manner, when the side is given, you can calculate the perimeter, and if the perimeter is given, how will you calculate the side? So I have told you both the formulas. Okay, so this is for the perimeter and this is for the side. Now we'll come to the rectangle. In rectangle, I'll draw here. This is length, this is breadth, again this is length and this is breadth. If I start from here, this length add to breadth, this length again add to breadth. So L plus B plus L plus B. Now as we have done our algebra, two variables are like, so two lengths and two breadth. So I'll take out 2 common. What is left? L plus B, that is the addition of length and breadth multiplied by 2 or 2 times the sum of addition of length and breadth. So this is perimeter of rectangle. This is perimeter of rectangle, and if you have to calculate length, perimeter upon 2 minus breadth is the length. Similarly, breadth is perimeter divided by 2 minus the length. Okay, so these are the formulas for your perimeter, the length and breadth separately if you have to find out when the perimeter is given. Clear? Now we'll come to the area. Area is the whole part enclosed within the figure. Okay. Now area of square. In area, we multiply the lengths. Whereas in perimeter, we add the lengths. In area, we multiply the length. As in square, both the sides are equal. So side multiplied by side is the area of the square. Okay. And if you have to calculate side, then what will you do? Go to the Pythagoras theorem. There, hypotenuse square is equal to height square plus base square. Okay. So there what you used to do? Area is equal to side square because both are same. So then side is equal to, you have to write the factors for, prime factors for area, and then from each pair take one out, and that will give you the length of the side. Okay. Then comes the area of rectangle. Area of rectangle is length multiplied by breadth, and if you have to find out the length when area and breadth are given, so divided with breadth area and breadth area divided by length. Clear? So these are the 4 formulas, 2 for area and 2 for perimeter, and this is the application part where when the area is given, you can calculate the length. When area is given, you can calculate the breadth. Okay. So and one more important thing, when you are, if I say 2 meter is the length and 30 centimeter is the breadth, find the area. This you cannot straight away multiply. The units have to be like units. The units have to be same units. Otherwise, you cannot multiply them. So, convert 2 meter to 200 centimeter and then multiply it by 30 centimeter. Now, you can calculate the area. So, this thing is very important, the units. If the units are not same, you cannot calculate the area, because in square it is that unit the answer is going to come, because only one length, that is the side, is needed. But in rectangle you have two lengths, so their units have to be same, otherwise you cannot solve it. Okay.